Frontline Updates, where we delve deep into military strategies and updates from conflict zones. Today, we're discussing the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of July 25, 2024. I'm your host, Sharifa Muhammad MGT.
I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. Substantial enemy losses. The briefing highlights significant losses among Ukrainian forces, including the destruction of military personnel, tanks, artillery systems, and electronic warfare stations. Notable weapon losses include U.S.-made M777 howitzers, Polish-made Krab self-propelled artillery, and British-made FH-70 howitzers.
Welcome to today's episode of Frontline Updates podcast, where we delve into the heart of military operations. We're honored to have Colonel A.C. Oguntoye here to discuss the latest from the special military operation on July 25, 2024. Colonel, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's crucial to provide clear and direct updates about our operations.
Colonel, could you start by summarizing the activities of the North Group of troops?
Certainly. In the north, our forces engaged effectively against the 42nd Mechanized and 82nd Air Assault Brigades, among others, around Volchansk and other locations in the Kharkov region. We repelled 6 counterattacks from the 92nd Air Assault Brigade, leading to substantial Ukrainian losses, including several artillery systems and a significant electronic warfare station.
That sounds like intense activity. Moving to the West Group, what developments can you share there?
The West Group has been quite active, improving their lines and defeating formations including the 144th Mechanized and the 110th Defense Brigades in areas around Petropavlovka and Peskanoy. Their operations resulted in the capture of various artillery pieces and the destruction of 2 key ammunition warehouses, further depleting the enemy's logistical capabilities.
How about the Southern Group of troops? What's the situation there?
In the south, our troops have taken more advantageous positions and have decisively engaged several Ukrainian brigades across settlements like Chasov Yar and Krasnogorovka. We've inflicted heavy losses, including a tank and multiple artillery systems. Our operations also led to the destruction of electronic warfare equipment and several ammunition depots, which are critical blows to the enemy's operational sustainability.
Can you detail the Center Group's efforts and their impact on the operation?
Absolutely. The Center Group has improved their tactical situation substantially, engaging and defeating the enemy around Toretsk and Novosolovka-Pervaya. They repelled 7 counterattacks, significantly degrading the enemy's ability to mount effective offensives in this region. The loss of enemy tanks and artillery will impact their long-term capabilities.
Turning to the Vostok Group, what can you tell us about their operations?
The Vostok Group has also made notable advances, particularly in areas like Vodyanoy and Neskachnoy. They've successfully repelled attacks and significantly disrupted Ukrainian forces, capturing several heavy artillery systems and effectively managing to degrade further the enemy's frontline defenses.
With the widespread operations, how effective have your air defense systems been recently?
Our air defense has been extremely effective. Just yesterday, we downed 2 Tochka-U tactical missiles, several HIMARS projectiles, and over 50 unmanned aerial vehicles. This capability is crucial in maintaining the integrity of our airspace and providing cover for our ground operations.
Lastly, Colonel, with the current pace and results of operations, what's the strategic outlook for the coming days?
We will continue to press our advantages across all sectors, aiming to further destabilize the enemy's operational capabilities while securing and expanding our tactical gains. In Volchy, judging by reports from the Ukrainian side, the main fortified areas have already been destroyed and defense is impossible, so the Ukrainian armed forces units are rolling back to the west, to new lines. The overall objective remains to achieve a decisive and sustainable outcome that ensures long-term security and stability in the region.
Colonel, thank you for providing such a detailed briefing on the current military situation. Your insights are invaluable to our understanding of the conflict's dynamics. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to provide up-to-date coverage on global military affairs. Stay with us for more updates and expert analyses on global defense and security issues. Stay informed, stay secure.
Thank you for giving me the platform to discuss these critical matters. It's essential for the public to stay informed about our military's efforts and progress. Palestinian fighters are targeting Israeli armored vehicles with particularly lethal improvised explosive devices in southern Gaza battles, indicating they retain stockpiles of such weapons after 4 months of heavy combat in Khan Yunis. 8 Palestinians are released from Israeli prisons, with a 17-year-old boy saying he was tortured by breaking his heel bone. It's the largest tarsal bone in the foot and is located at the back of the foot, below the ankle joint. He was tortured for information on Hamas and the whereabouts of captives held in Gaza.